about Dallas, make it hurt.
Oh yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to those that are on Podbean as well. Welcome once again to the one and the only. This is the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen and heard live right now on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or X. And of course on YouTube. And for the last time, this will be my final podcast on Podbean, which has been the original home for almost 3 years now, a little over 3 years. That is where I first went on the air, if you would say that, with Podbean. Only where my voice was heard. They couldn't see me live, but I was live all over the place, even parts of the world, actually, where people listening or downloading my episodes. So this is a happy but sad day. This will be the last ride with Podbean, and hello to those that may be on there now or may be listening to this download or replay. It has been a pleasure to be with Podbean. It gave me my confidence, if you would say, go on live. I really wasn't lacking any confidence at all going live. No nerves at all. I just had to make sure that I was ready to go live and all that kind of stuff. Podbean was my springboard, if you allow me to say that, to where I am today in this little spot of mine that I'm being featured, I guess, in some areas as far as YouTube and Facebook goes, being featured and shows being suggested because of that. But it all started at Podbean, and I am appreciative to those that have given me my start there. So hello to everybody. Listen, I'm fired up today. I'm extremely happy. Nothing will break my joy. Nothing will mess with my peace today. Big milestone in my family today. I just put it out on my personal page for those that follow me. My nephew and his team, the Wyoming Cowboys, will be playing Toledo today in the Arizona Bowl at 3:30 Central Time, I believe. I'm fired up about that. It's first in our family history that one of our athletes have gotten this far. So I needed to say that's the reason why I'm on a little early today, because I really want to sit and watch that game. It's to be, about 2 hours from now. Usually I would come on at 3, but I would have been heavily distracted if I would have, been here trying to do this and trying to be all involved with my nephew's game today. Again, Wyoming and Toledo in a couple of hours. It's big. It's big. It's huge. It's huge for my family. It's huge for all of us. I'm happy. I'm excited about that. So I don't know if you guys want to tune in, but hey, 3:30 today, Wyoming. My nephew's name is Dvon Body Jr. He's a wide receiver for Wyoming. He's number 2. Number 2, Dvon Body Jr. It's playing time. He's not a starter, but he gets a lot of playing time, so I'm quite sure nothing will change today on that. He'll be on the field. Who knows? He might score today. It would be awesome if he did. But that's why I'm so juiced up about it. My Michigan Wolverines are getting close to playing Alabama. Y'all know I'm fired up about that. A lot of things going on. Then, of course, on tonight, a magical night in Dallas tonight. A magical night. Excuse me, in Dallas tonight. Magical night. As the Cowboys and the Lions go at it, a huge game. Huge game. The division champion, Detroit Lions, who just clinched last week and are in the battle for number 1 seed. It's a huge game for them. Then, of course, for us, the seeding has not been, solidified yet. The Eagles and the Cowboys both are still, they're talking about winning the division. The Eagles and the Cowboys are in must-win situations. So just because of that, the Cowboys have already clinched the playoff spot, as we all know. But they still have a shot at the division. So until the division is over, you need to be playing like your back is on the wall. So it's a huge game tonight. Of course, everybody knows Jimmy Johnson will be going in to the Ring of Honor tonight. It is going to be electric in that building tonight. I wish I was there tonight. It's going to be electric. It's going to be crazy in Dallas, Texas tonight. It's just going to be big. So it's a big night, big game. Everything's going on tonight. Nephew playing in less than 2 hours. I got a full Saturday. So I'm excited. I'm happy about it. Huge. I'm very happy about it. I want to speak to everybody who's here for now. Cool. Hey, cool. What's up? Keith, what's up? Hey, Keith. I see Keith. Yeah, I hope he can. Oh, okay. Drake said we're going to get whooped tonight. What's up, Michael Evans? I see you. And for those that are just looking at me, you didn't speak, I would call your name out, but hopefully you'll say something before things are going on. Again, a new feature happened on Twitter. As we know, it's X by now. It's called X. I'm live there now. Always have been live, but I could never see your comments if you were allowed to put them there. You can now. If you follow me on Twitter or X, as they call it, whoever you're looking at me from, you can look that same way there as well, and you can leave comments there. So again, it's so much going on today. And if I'm rushing, you guys kind of bear with me. I'm just I'm ready. I feel like I'm playing again tonight. My nephew got me kind of zoned up already, so I'm looking forward to this afternoon today. It's gonna be huge. I'm really fired up about that. I really am. Really am. Can't wait. But until then, let's do what we do. Yeah, man. What's up, cool? Yes, sir. Yeah. It's it's one of those family type things, I don't care if he was playing in the Rice Krispie Bowl. You understand? I'm just happy that he gets a chance to and his team gets a chance to have one more game for this year and go at it. This year against a real good team in Toledo. I think they're 10-2, if I'm not mistaken. I think Wyoming ended up this year at 8-4. So it's a pretty evenly matched game. It's gonna be kind of crazy on today. It's gonna be kind of crazy. Let's do this real quick. Wherever you at tonight, today, I'm sorry. Man, I'm so messed up. Y'all forgive me. I feel like just going out and just hitting my fence outside, just run straight into it. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm serious, man. I look. I got one more. I got about one more hit. I done had 3 back surgeries. I ain't fast like I used to be, and I added on, a few pounds. But I got one more hit in me. Just one more. Just one more. I believe I can get just one more hit. Just one more. Yeah, it don't matter, cool. You say the Velveeta cheese spread, boy. Yeah. So yeah, it's family, man. Look, I don't care if you playing in the Toys R Us Bowl. You understand? Look, wherever you can play, where eyes can see you. My nephew has aspirations of going to the NFL, and he can play now. I'm just saying, he can go. I'm just got 2 more years of eligibility. He got 2 more years, but I think that he might have a shot to come out next year. He should be the starter. He's kind of like the 3rd or 4th receiver, and Wyoming runs a 4-wide receiver set. So I mean, he gets plenty of time, but he got a shot, man. I'm just saying, he got a shot. So is if he, next year begins now. You see what I'm saying? And it really ain't all about trying to a highly, individual. It's just about just putting your best foot forward. All right. Let's talk about what y'all came here for, so I can get on that. Hey Terry, what's up? I got a super chat. If you wanna, you can do what Terry just did with the super chat. Exactly, man. Yeah, he says I'm a Hurricanes fan and Cowboys fan. I'm so excited tonight about Jimmy coming home. I think every Cowboy fan that is of age. Let me throw that in. If you were a baby, were a baby in 95, 97, you really wouldn't understand the significance of people like me who saw all of that happen. Who are us that are, somewhere. If you're 45 and up, then you know what tonight means in Cowboy history. You know what tonight means. It's a wrong that is finally being corrected by Jerry Jones. I got to give him credit tonight. He finally, bit the bullet a little bit and let down his pride and his ego and did the right thing. It's really common sense. You cannot have Jimmy Johnson's players in the Ring of Honor and not have him in the Ring of Honor. You look real silly. You cannot have Jimmy Johnson in the National Football League Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio, and not have him in the Dallas Cowboy Ring of Honor. It just does not make any sense whatsoever. And so, hey, it took a long time, but he did it. He finally did it. And I believe that it's a huge, huge deal tonight. Right? So it's going to be really electric in there. All right. So let's talk about the game real quick. Hey, Doc. Again, for those that are on Podbean, listen, this will be my last show on Podbean tonight. this afternoon. This will be my last show on Podbean. If you want to continue following me, it's real simple. If you have a Twitter account, I'm gonna type that in on you. Y'all forgive me. I gotta talk to my Podbean people real quick before we get down in the game for the game tonight. If you're on Podbean and you want to continue to follow me, hopefully you will come over. I'm putting it in now where you can find me and you'll see me live there. I hope that you guys, I'm thankful for all of you, all these followers I got on Podbean. I really hate to do it, but time has come for me to do something else. And I appreciate all of you guys who subscribed and stuck with me and supported the show. I'm putting your options there so that you can follow me. If you have a Facebook account, it's real simple. YouTube is simple. Just find the Big Time Show. Make sure it's the right one. And just look at my face. Y'all know my face by now. If you see my face, you know that's the right one. You'll be able to do it. But those are the options there. You can continue on. All right. Let's get to the game finally. What's up, everybody? Let's talk about today. And I'm glad y'all smiled at me and all that kind of stuff, because now is where we're going to have a little controversy. And we're going to tell y'all now. After looking at, I didn't really look at a lot of film like I usually do, but I saw enough. And then I've been kind of looking at the lines. Lions ain't no joke, y'all. Now, I'm just going to go and tell you that now. I'm going to tell you. The Lions are not a joke. They ain't nobody to be played around with. All right? And while we're going to be so happy that Jimmy Johnson is going into the Ring of Honor tonight, and I'm one of those as well, I'm here to tell y'all, the Detroit Lions don't care nothing about Jimmy Johnson going in the Ring of Honor. They don't care nothing about it. They got a goal, ladies and gentlemen. They are tied. We got a 3-way tie as far as record goes for the number 1 seed right now. When you get into all that other stuff, tiebreakers and all that kind of stuff, it make no difference. We got 2 weeks to play. Nobody can afford to lose if you're talking about number 1 seed. So you're going to get the best that Detroit can give. Now, I'm saying that because of this. We already know by now from this season that everybody plays their best game against Dallas. That's just automatic. Whether it's a team that's a lower team or a team, a real good team, they play even a higher level. I'm telling y'all right now, Detroit is no joke. I'll get into some of the stuff that I'm quite sure all of you already know, but I'll get into that. So I'm saying just because we home, because everybody's saying, well, the Cowboys at home, so, they're going to play like they're going to play well tonight. I'm here to tell you tonight that I am expecting the Cowboys to play well, but I'm also expecting Detroit to play well as also. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This team here, and I'm not trying to sound like Coach McCarthy, but I guess I am. This team that's coming in tonight is the best team that we've seen at our building. They are loaded. They are. They've been whipping folks all year just like we have. Please don't come to me talking about their division and all that. I really don't care about that. I really don't care about that at all. Because everybody want to talk about that, and Whoever they put in front, they won a whole lot more than they lost. Let's just say that. I don't care because they had the Packers and the Bears and this and that. They've only lost 4 ball games this year. They're good. They are. Now, part of the reason why they are good, there's a hole that I saw, and most of you already know because y'all follow the game like me. A whole lot of y'all in this chat could do what I'm doing now, get you a microphone and a computer and do the same thing I'm doing because y'all studied it too. I already know. I'm looking at some of these names that's in the chat box right here. I mean, I y'all know just like I know what time it is. Oh, before I keep moving, if you're on Facebook and you want to contribute, you can do those stars. If you're on YouTube, you can do the super chats like Terry did or just a little earlier. But everybody can do the likes. Everybody can do the likes. If you want to do the Cash App is there as well. You'll see it on the ticker below. But everybody can do the likes. Everybody. Matter of fact, let's practice that now. I need all y'all. Just hit the like for you, boy. Give me about 15. It's gonna take you probably about 2 seconds. Just smash it. Just hit it. Hit it. If you're on YouTube, hit that heart button for me. Get it there. If you're on Podbean, you can hit that that button as well, if you don't mind. Let's smile, whatever emoji, the heart button. I'm sorry, the heart would be good. Heart is there as well. Appreciate you, Joe. Thank you. Everybody hit that for me real quick. You can start off that way. Now, let's get to it. Detroit has everything that represents offensively. They have everything that has been an Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys defense. It's just the truth. They have everything that gives us problems. All in one offensive team. Number one, obviously, they can run the football. Montgomery and Gibbs, both are probably going to be 1,000-yard rushers. Both of them. They run the ball. I mean, they're good. I mean, that's why I ain't taking nothing from them. They have a tight end that is lethal. Laporte, a rookie. He's probably going to make a Pro Bowl this year. And he should. He's dangerous. He can run after the catches in traffic. He can catch it all. This dude is lethal. He is. Troy have everything that the Cowboys give a problem. Got another super chat. I think it's Terry again. He says we must stop Gibbs and their run. Exactly. This is why I was saying it's the Achilles heels of the Dallas Cowboys. They got a tight end, they can do it. And then on the outside, they have legitimate wide receivers. Williams, St. Brown. These guys are super dangerous. They got weapons everywhere. They are loaded. Ain't no sense us playing around. It's not a trash team. All right? Hold on. I'm not done. They have an offensive line that can flat out hunt you. If you can't stop the run, we're going to have big problems tonight. Big problems. Because that equals time of possession. Which means if they dominate time of possession, that's going to probably eliminate our running game, which I'll get into in a little bit later as well. Then Jared Goff. Now, we know Jared Goff. We done played him and with the Rams. We done played him with Detroit. We know who he is. We know what he is, and we know what he does. Jared Goff, they've kind of tailored the offense to fit his strength. What are his strengths? he is as much as Cowboy fans hate Dak, it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. One of the complaints that have been about Dak for years is dink and dunk, and really not throwing the ball down the field, pretty much from from 0 to 15 yards. This is what he primarily throws. A lot of slants, a lot of short routes, a lot of comeback routes. This is what Goff does, and he does it well. If you don't get to him, it's when you get to him is where the other side of Goff is, and that is he will throw interception. But you got to get to him first. You got to put them in short distance yard. You got to make them uncomfortable. He's a true, legitimate pocket quarterback. He's not a running threat. Every now and then he'll scramble, but he pretty much is a pocket quarterback. He'll be there in the pocket for you. But you got to earn the right, as the Cowboys love to say. You got to earn the right to rush him because their running game is so good. We're going to have to get them in a lot of 3rd and 5s and up. 3rd and 3. And that's one thing I picked up on film. The Detroit Lions, listen to me. The Detroit Lions will run the ball even on 3rd and 4 and below. That's what I saw. I watched 3 of their games. And they don't have no problem even on a 3rd and 4. Yes, they'll line up in the shotgun. They'll just run the ball. They got that much confidence in their running game. And you can't blame it. And if they're not running, they're throwing it to the running backs. Gibbs is super dangerous. Gibbs is super dangerous, y'all. Just trying to tell y'all. We ain't got no, we don't have no raggedy team that's coming in here. They're loaded. So we're going to have a challenge defensively tonight. I wish all of our guys were available. Now, let me tell you the real reason why I'm a little worried. Y'all may not be, but I am. You see, when we released Evans this week, the linebacker, the first thing I said, well, what their problem is they listen to everybody, and then Micah Parsons looked incredibly dangerous from the linebacker position because he was running folks down. He was super fast. He couldn't really be blocked because he diagnosed plays so fast. Then he could get there. And then if he can't get there, his makeup speed is so fast that he's such a problem. So you figure Michael Parsons is going to be off the ball tonight. But that still leaves a huge gap because we don't have no depth at linebacker at all. When you let Evans go, our safeties are a bag of linebackers. That's not good. We ain't got no linebackers. And if you bring in safeties in, now I'm not talking about Bell because Bell has made plays all year long. Okay? So I'm not even talking about Bell. I'm not talking about Damone Clark as well. Clark has played pretty decent. You move Michael back there, now it gets a little more dangerous. I'm happy about that for this reason and this reason alone. Because if you remember a couple shows ago, I said, well, if you're moving Parsons into linebacker, then what that does is it puts Fowler on the field. Extra Fowler. And then it also puts Sam Williams on the field. Either one. Or Dorrance Armstrong on the field. Guess what? Your defense just got even better because they play the run. I mean, I'm not knocking Michael Parsons, but I'm being honest. Dorrance Armstrong plays the run better than Michael Parsons. I'm not saying Dorrance Armstrong is better than Michael Parsons. I'm not saying it. Don't y'all start with me. I just said that he plays the run better. Crazy as this may sound, Sam Williams plays the run better than Michael Parsons. Why is that? Why am I saying that about Dorrance Armstrong? Because they're bigger. Plain and simple. Michael Parsons is a small defensive end. That's 300 pounds, and they're coming straight at him running. He weighs 250. He's getting knocked out. Now you got Sam in, not that much bigger than Michael, but bigger, 275. Dorrance, 279 or something like that, almost 280. You just got better. Plus, they can rush the passer. That I like the concept, but I don't like that we don't have no depth in linebacker because it's quite simple. If one of them guys get hurt tonight or have to lead the game, who you putting in? The idea of Dvon Curse playing as a linebacker, that don't excite me. Because he's small. If one of them guards get on top of him, he's going to be blocked. He ain't used to shed blocks and all that kind of stuff. If you put Donovan Wilson down close, as great as a hitter as he is, he's small. These are going to be the replacements, obviously, or Clark and the other guy. Micah, Clark, and Bell. Bell, we already seen. We know what happened with Bell. If a lineman get to him, he's done. So I'm expecting Detroit to run the ball tonight. Hankins is not playing. They're going to get tested tonight. Y'all. I ain't saying we can't get it done. I'm just saying, the Cowboys play so well at home that you just can't, all the rules go out the book because for some reason they just go crazy when they get on. So that's what I'm banking on tonight. But Detroit gonna try us tonight. They're gonna try us tonight. Y'all give me a second. Just give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Okay. All right, y'all can hear me? Okay, I'm back. All right. So it's a big game from that end. Sorry to rain on a lot of y'all parades with all that. I just had to tell y'all the truth. This is what's going on. What's up, Smoke? What's going on? Hey, Smoke on Podbean. This would be my last show on Podbean. Last show. If you look at the chat above, I don't know if you can see the chat above, but let me see if I can put that there. I don't know if you can't. I'm going to put it there for you. You'll see that Smoke there. Oh, okay. You see me. Okay, there you go. Then on live. Smoke, do me a favor if you don't mind. If you want to come back to this, let me know. Go to Twitter for me. I need to see if it's because I haven't gotten it yet. I need you to go to Twitter for me, Smoke. Listen, and then comment and let me know you're there. Because I done told everybody they can comment on Twitter. I know you can, but I think I just need to see that. Do me a favor, go to there, and if you want to come back to Podbean, that's cool. Go to Twitter for me real quick, and then let me know if you're there, number one, and then comment so that I can see it. All right, I appreciate you if you do that for me. No volume. Hello? Okay. Can y'all hear me? Hey, what's up, Chris? Okay, everybody else can hear me. Yeah, at the time I cut it off. I had to answer phone calls here. That's all. All right. Appreciate you, Kendrick. Thank you. So I didn't mean to rain on y'all parade, but this ain't in Detroit ain't no joke. Now, defensively. They can't stop us. Yeah, shoot. There it is. There it is. Okay, there's your synopsis right there. Listen, we can only stop by ourselves. I'm convinced of that. I think my son is on here. Is that you, Trey? I think he got his mother's phone. That's my wife right there. Hey Gwen, I see you. I think my son is on here. He said, "Go Cowboy." That's my son. I know it's him. See, I got him trained right. Y'all see that, right? Yeah, I know it was you, boy. I see you. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I knew it was him. There it is. There it is. That's what I need to see. I see you, Smoke, on Powerbean. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, if you're watching me on Twitter, you can comment on Twitter. Thank you, Smoke. I see you, man. So now, once I leave Podbean today, turn on those live notifications on, man. That way you get it on your phone when I go ahead and go live, so you won't miss me. Period. Thank you, Smoke. Now, if you want to stay there, you good. But if you want to come back to Podbean, we good. All right. Offensively, offensively for the Cowboys, we can't be stopped. We can't be stopped. Penalties is what stop us. Penalties. And I could go back to defense about penalties for Michael Parsons. I believe they're going to satisfy us tonight. I'm still messed up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to offense. Look, y'all seen some of the stuff I put up this week. It is mind-boggling. I hope y'all guys are sharing. Everybody hit the like button real quick. Everybody hit the like for me. Hit the like for me. Trey, you got a lot of people saying hello to you. Everybody saying hello to you. My son is on here. Everybody saying hello to you, Trey. Don't type in and say hello back. I'll highlight your comment for you. My son is on here. He's on there. Listen, Michael Parsons, they're going to satisfy us tonight. They're going to satisfy us tonight. Michael Parsons has not had a holding call for him from, since October. It's unbelievable. They acting like the Lions are. They're acting like whoever Michael Parsons is blocking, he is the perfect offensive lineman because in a whole 4 quarters since October, every lineman is blocked so well that they have not done anything. Voodoo Dog, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you you just stopped my whole train of thought. I'm coming to that for real. You ain't gonna like what I'm gonna have to say either. I'm glad you put that up there. I believe the refs are gonna call holding tonight, finally for Michael Parsons. I believe it's gonna happen. I believe it's gonna happen. He's gonna get loose. Now, offensively for us. Terry said when Eastside come out of hiding, tell him them boys still showing they behind. Terry, don't even wake him up. He in here. I saw him earlier in there. Leave him out. I told him until his Texans win, I won't even acknowledge him. He already got blocked at Eastside. You didn't even know though. I will acknowledge you this. Eastside just a troll, man. He just trolled Cowboy podcasters. Eastside. My son said hello, everybody. Eastside got blocked from Boss Cowboy stuff. I fell out laughing. Eastside coming there doing what he do here and start talking about the Houston Texans, talking about what the Cowboys and this Cowboy, doing his usual. He's in here, y'all. He was in here. He got blocked on Boss thing. Just unbelievable. I want Michael Parsons gets called. I believe they're gonna call it for him tonight. They finally gonna call and say he got held. Those are game-changing plays. Those are killer drive plays there. That's how you kill drive with holding penalties. Hopefully we can get it going. What's up, Greg? I see. Hey, what's going on? Everybody. He got blocked on here in the landlord page too. Shoot, I guess that's why I'm the last hope. I ain't really like that, y'all. You know, I just want to acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You know, y'all know me. I ain't for all that. I let everybody have their opinion. But soon as you get ignorant, then I'm just gonna stop acknowledging. That's all I do. George Play, how you doing, sir? I don't know who you are. I've never seen you. But I'm glad that you decided to pop in here and you have a great question, which I was getting ready to go into. I mean, you got my notes right here. Let's deal with this, and I'll tell y'all why there's a problem. George Play says, "Hey man, do you think Pollard could have a good game today, or split the backfield with Vaughn?" I got a better question, George. Not dismissing your question, but I got a better one than that. Here it is. Will Coach McCarthy call consistent running plays, or will we be committed to the running game? See, if you're going to tell me last game against the Dolphins in a very close game, you're going to tell me that Pollard, Alan, Pollard and these guys only had 14 carries between them. I'm not talking Hunter Lemke's, couple runs, and I'm not even counting Dak Prescott scrambles. Between our number 1 and 2 running back last week in a close game, they only had 14 carries between the both of them. So my question is, in 4 quarters, only 14 carries. That's ridiculous. So my question is, are you going to even call running play? And tonight, to answer your question, George, I'm saying they won't get the ball enough to qualify to have running a lot of big game, as you say, or a good game, depending on what your definition of a good game is. Because the secondary for the Detroit Lions is ranked 24th in the league. That's why I don't think they're going to run the ball a whole lot. And there's another reason why they're really not going to run it. If the Lions are 24th in the league, 24th in the league in the secondary, you already know what's getting ready to go down. You know what's getting ready to go down. Dak Prescott is for to line it up, and he's for to throw the ball tonight. He's going to throw the ball tonight. So I don't know. I don't think that he's gonna really get a lot of running tonight. Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Smoke. I see you. I don't do StreamYard. I do Restream. I'm on Restream, Smoke. I don't think that we're gonna really run it tonight. I think we'll situationally run it. But as far as it being like pound the ball and all that, I don't see that. I see Dak throwing the ball dang near 35, 36 times tonight, if not more, depending on what the score is. I can see CD having a big game. I can see I can see Jake Ferguson having a big game tonight. But if you're talking about 100-yard game for Pollard, I don't see it. I don't see it. We hadn't really been a running team all year, to be honest with you. We really haven't. We have relied more on the passing game, as I knew we would this year. I didn't believe it when Coach McCarthy said it the whole time. Now, here's the other reason why I don't think we're going to run it. It goes back to, I believe, what Voodoo put up about Deuce Vaughn. Well, let me tell you about Deuce Vaughn. A lot of y'all not going to agree with me, but this is just me. And my opinion don't mean it's gold. It's just that I got the microphone, but just because I got the microphone don't mean that I'm 100% right. You guys can very well be right. It's just opinionated. And I'll preface this by saying, I hope Deuce Vaughn proves me wrong tonight. But here's what happened with Deuce Vaughn. When we saw him in the preseason, we saw him against guys in the second half of preseason games that don't even play in the league. These guys are working on jobs now. These guys, it may be a few on practice squads. He showed out against, I ain't gonna say inferior competition, but he was not doing this in what he did in the preseason against first teamers. That's the truth. The second thing about Deuce Vaughn is he's just super small. Why is that significant? Here's the truth. He's so small, he can't block nobody. So when we get the third down, you might put him out there and he'll be a part of the other route packages. He may be, but he ain't gonna be back there trying to pass protect. He gonna get ran over. He can't block nobody. He can't. Too small. He's way too small. That's why he ain't been on. And just to prove a point, he's been a healthy scratch all year long. It ain't nothing been wrong with him. He just can't get there. I personally wanted Malik Davis. Like, I don't know what it is that put Malik in such a doghouse with everybody, because he can't even get dressed. I mean, if I had a choice between Deuce Vaughn and a choice between Malik Davis, I want Malik Davis. He's been in the system. He knows how to play. He can run the ball. He can run it inside. He can run it outside. He has the speed. I'm not saying Vaughn does not have the speed, but Vaughn can't run. Vaughn, he's a liability in the passing game unless he gets open, and that's what. But see, it's easy when he's in, because on third down, he ain't pass blocking. You already know he's going out. It's predictable. It's easy to know what the Cowboys are going to do. I'm just saying, all that good running, and he did run well in the preseason. But we drunk the Kool-Aid, as I said with Landlord today on his show. Well, I wasn't on it, but I'm saying I was in his chat group, and he read what I said. We drunk the Kool-Aid to Deuce Vaughn. We saw what he was doing in preseason, and we thought that would translate to the guys that are first and second team, and it has not. And to prove the point again, he hadn't dressed. They put him out there as a kick returner early this year, and he ran folks and got hit like, he was getting brutalized. He's just, God bless him, he can't help it. But y'all, I saw somebody say like Barry Sanders, but shoot, he's smaller than that. And in this league, when you going against defensive ends, there's 265 and plus coming at you off the edge at full speed, they're gonna run over Deuce. Deuce might get in the way, but he ain't gonna be able to block them guys. Or a linebacker that's coming through the A gap or something. Deuce not that type of running back. Deuce is more like a gadget player. He almost kind of like Turpin. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not saying Deuce not supposed to get the ball. And for those that don't know, the reason why I'm talking about Deuce is because he'll be the second running back tonight. Rico is not playing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'd rather have Lemke being that. Lemke play tailback. And please, y'all don't talk to me about the fumble last week. I understand that was a big play. I get it. I'd rather have Deuce. I'd rather have some meat back there. If you always bring a Deuce in as far just to be a third down running back, I could have got more out of Malik Davis. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not saying. I'm just like y'all. I hope Deuce catch a screen and make a big play. I hope he gets 1-on-1 with a linebacker in the pass game. I hope he get 4-5 catches for 75 to 80 yards because he done broke a. I hope the Deuce get loose. I do, but ain't nobody scared of Deuce. I'm just saying. I didn't like that. I'd rather have Malik back there or get the ball to Limpkin. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Gwen. Exactly. Give him the ball. He's effective. That's why, again, that's why he has been inactive. And it ain't nothing wrong with him. He's been inactive for most of the year because they know I don't mean to you see it sound like I'm bashing Deuce. And Deuce is a real good football player. Because he obtained his dream from that size that he is. Kudos to him. He was awesome at Kansas State, as we all know. But there's a reason why he was so awesome that his talent was better than a 6th-round running back, drafted running back. But the reason why he's 6, went in the 6th round is because of his size. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. And the Kool-Aid by Cowboy fans, we drunk gallons of it. Because what we saw him in the preseason, he was going against guys that work at your local grocery store. He was working with guys who now are working at Toys R Us. He was working with guys that work at Jiffy Lube. They changing oil on your cars. They ain't on no practice squad. They ain't do that. And we went crazy because Deuce was showing out. It was some of us that were even saying Deuce should be the starter. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? There was a lot of folks saying Deuce should be the starter. Y'all know that one. That ain't. Now what you can do with Deuce is line him up as a receiver because he can catch the ball, and you can get a matchup problem because ain't no linebacker that can stay with him. Ain't no linebacker that can stay with him. None. MG, I don't know who you are, but I can tell you're a Cowboy hater. Are you? Well, no, you just said you're a Cowboy fan. And you say we're going to lose 42-3? Jesus. Ooh-wee. I don't see that, MG. I think it will be a tough game, but not 42. Oh, MG is Eastside Harold. That's what you saying? MG done changed. Eastside Harold done got banned. Done got banned from shows, and now he got to do aliases. If that's really him, that's how we got you, Eastside. I told you, all that trolling gonna get you. If that's really you, I told you that trolling gonna get you. You've been banned. You've been banned just about every show now. Eastside, you have to. I see you came here early. If that is you, well. Now that's even though you said MG, the key word in that last statement is used to. Used to. He used to. They used to beat us, and so they ain't talking about nothing. They ain't beat us in a long time. And, that ain't nothing. Yeah. There's some spots where he can be used, but it's obvious what they're doing. Like if I see him come in the game The chances of him running inside is, slim to none. All right, that's number one. If he does run it, it should be with plays, stretch type plays or tosses or something like that. And then if it's a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, you're not having him back there for pass protection. You're not. So it's kind of obvious when he gets in the game, you kind of know where he's going. See what I'm saying? So I think he's more of a liability than he is an asset. That's just me. Y'all may think something else. It is what it is. Wherever MG is, I don't know who you are. If you're an East Side, I doubt it. Then he just changed the score 38-13. So he don't sound like a Cowboy fan. But he said, "Do you guys think Deuce Vaughn is the next Emmitt Smith, or is he the next John Riggins?" Man, no. That's why I know you wondering about you. But anyway, nobody ain't never said nothing about him being it. He got to be on the field first to even be compared to somebody. He don't even be on the field. All right. So I don't like the setup for the Cowboys tonight as far as running back goes. And we all know that Tony can't really carry that type of load. That's why I believe we're going to be passing it a whole lot tonight. All right. Everybody in here, I need to do 2 things. If you're on Podbean, I need you to do this as well. Okay. Number 1, I need you to everybody hit the like button for me. Everybody. And give me about 12. Just smash it back to back like that. Just do that. That's the first thing. If you're on Podbean, hit the heart button as well. If you're on YouTube, hit that heart button for me. Then the next thing I need everybody to do, because some folks are already doing it, I need everybody to give me a score prediction. Everybody, give me a score prediction. Let me see where everybody headed, because the Lions are a pretty good team. I'm not saying I stopped doing the predictions after the Arizona game. I just think that we're going to play well. So you want to count that as a prediction, and there it is. I think the Cowboys are going to play well tonight. Just give me that score prediction real quick. 38-24, Chris Johnson says, I'm assuming Cowboys. 38-24. Big Joe says 45-10. Y'all got a lot of expectations that the defense gonna play it tonight. Allen says 34-24 Cowboys. That sounds a little, Terry. 31-27 Cowboys. Yeah. 28-14. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm in that area there. Not a blowout, but sky high. 35-28. Yeah. That sounds like, If the Cowboys can play the run well, it might turn into a blowout. I'll say that. But that's a big if. Brian says 40-20 Cowboys. Greg says 42-23. Michael Evans says 30-17. One thing that I'm saying, y'all count on that home field advantage, because it's just notoriously known that when the Cowboys play at home, they putting 30 up. 30 points going up. It's just no question. Voodoo says 30-24 Cowboys. If we play the run well, we can rip these guys apart. If we can get that notorious avalanche that falls when we play in Dallas. Hubert Sweet says 24-21 Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like that 8 to 9 minute span where the Cowboys go completely crazy turnover, touchdown, turnover, that type of thing. Before you know it, you down 20. Tupac Mohawk says 44-27 Cowboys. If the Cowboys, and that's what the Cowboys have done all year now. That if they can get up on you, in a big way, that takes away the running game of the other team by itself. Cheeball says 30-16 Cowboys. That's how we've taken away the running game, by jumping on teams where if they look up the scoreboard, you're already down 21 and you got to turn strictly one-dimensional. And if we could do that, then we're going to rip these guys apart tonight. No question. And the Cowboys have done that to a lot of teams this year, where they just had that. It just happens. They start off somewhat, they'll score some points, touchdown, field goal, and then all of a sudden at some point, for about 8 to 9 minutes, it's just an avalanche. Cowboys score, defense gets a turnover. We score off the turnover, or the defense scores, and it's just a 8-9 minute tear. That's what the Cowboys have done. If we do that tonight, we will rip these guys apart. I can see it. I can see that. If it gets to that. Terry, I'm waiting on that. So this is what I'm saying. Because see, Michael's gonna play some linebacker tonight. I ain't saying he's strictly gonna be there. But I'm saying he's gonna play us some linebacker. He's gonna give room for this, like this what Terry just said. Sam Williams, Fowler, Dorrance Armstrong. These guys will have a shot at making some plays tonight. Hey, James says 34-17. He says Pollard will have 18 carries for 89 yards. That'll be a lot of carries for him, James. I don't see that. Ain't no sense in me lying about that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Because they were dedicated to throwing the ball. I don't know if you just got here, and it makes sense because Detroit is ranked defensively in the passing game. They're ranked 24th in the league, which means you got 32 teams in the league, so they're not stopping the pass well. So that's right down our wheelhouse to let Dak and CD and Cooks and Ferguson, those guys, to go off a little bit. So I can see that. What I'm saying, I can see Dak throwing the ball 35 times. I just don't see Pollard getting that many carries. He never had that many. Anything over 13 carries for him, you're almost shocked by it. G-Ball, so I think I missed your question. Look at you since you said that. G-Ball, G. And that's when you're talking about G-Ball. A lot of people, including Cowboy fans, have been hating on my boy Curse. I'm not ready to give up on Curse. What you think? No, we shouldn't give up on him because he plays well, but we don't have no linebacker depth, and he's gonna be considered one of those dudes as depth, because see, Michael at some point will go to see the question. See, I know he's gonna play some linebacker tonight. I just believe that because they saw what he did last week, and then when you let go of Evans, you would think that Michael's gonna play a whole lot more off the ball, and he should. But the question is, what happens when Michael goes back down on the line to potentially rush the passer? Who's gonna be the middle linebacker then? Or one of the linebackers? I think they'll move Amon to the middle, and then Bell will be there. But then, since we use safeties, linebackers, and we ain't got no choice now, We don't have no depth at linebacker. That's where Kurtz may come into play. Not ready to give up on him, but we're loaded at the safety room, and so at some point for the future, you have to ask yourself the question: a healthy Donovan Wilson is better than Javon Curse. Would I love to keep both of them? Yes, but sooner or later, especially if Kurt's contract, I forgive me for not knowing that. I'm not sure about his contract status. But if he's after this, if he's a free agent, they're not going to pay him. I'm not saying he's not worthy of getting paid. I'm just saying you got Donovan, you got Israel who can't get on the field and should be on the field by now. You got Hooker. Bale is really a safety. Everybody keep forgetting. Bale shot a lot of people, but if DeMar and Overshown wouldn't have got hurt, Bale wouldn't be a linebacker at all. Bale would be a safety himself. So you figure if Overshown come back, Bale going back to safety. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to talk about Kurtz. Kurtz is super smart. If you remember last year, he had the green dot. He was calling the defense, adjusting people, putting them in the right place, lining everybody up. That count for something. Then, of course, he should have been a Pro Bowler last year because he produced on the field. He just ain't made the plays this year. And I still think that he's hurt. I think he's playing hurt. I like Kurtz myself. I do. I like him. I just know the Cowboys front office. I know how they roll. All right. Everybody, I hope I answered your question. Yeah. Kurtz won't make it. Greg says that he's a free agent after this season. He won't be with us next year. Plus, keep in mind they already paid Donovan Wilson. See what I'm saying? They paid Donovan Wilson. There's no way in the world you're gonna pay Kurtz. They paid Hooker. They paid Donovan Wilson. There's no way you're gonna pay Kurtz. I like them, but y'all know how the Cowboys roll. They go where the money, if you getting paid the money, that's who got to play. So it's obvious what's getting ready to go down. And remember, Bale is really a safety himself. So at this point, especially after what has Bale, the way Bale is played, there's probably a whole lot in that office and even in the fan base that says Bale is better than Kurtz. Or they say from the same position he will be. Ain't to be seen, but they're not going to pay him. And when you throw in what has to be done, they're not going to pay him. We got to pay Dak and CD next year. You got to pay Dak and CD. The money is tight. If you got a guy that you think can play better without have to pay somebody like Kurtz, you're going to let them go. Dak Prescott is going to demand somewhere between $55 and $60 million a year. CD is going to be paid as a top 2-3 receiver in this league next year. See what I'm saying? The money, that's let's just say for him, let's go all for the gusto. Let's say Dak get paid $60 a year. Let's say then that CD gets paid in the top 2 or 3 as wide receiver. Well, guess what? That's over $20 million. So we're talking $80 million minimum for 2 players. That's a lot of your salary cap right there. And they got to be paid. So you ain't got time and here's the wild card. Even though we don't have, it ain't really necessarily time, but we're getting close. What if, y'all? What if Micah Parsons, who's going to make his third All-Pro team this year, 3 years straight, first team All-Pro. It's been an All-Pro. I ain't say Pro Bowl. I said an All-Pro. He's been a Pro Bowler and All-Pro every year of his NFL career. First team. Even though we don't have to pay him next year, what if Micah Parsons decides to hold out next year? You're really in trouble then. Because you got to have it. What if he act like Zach Martin did? What if Micah Parsons act like Zach Martin did? It wasn't Zach Martin time, but he skipped the line and got paid, didn't he? What if Micah Parsons pulled that? So that means in 1 year, you're going to have to pay Dak, CD, and possibly Micah in 1 year. And we all know when Micah Parsons is about to get paid. See what I'm saying? So to go back to what the question was, since you know all this is a great possibility, you let Kurtz walk. You ain't got no money to be. Everybody else under contract. You ain't got no money. We don't have it. We got to pay 3 players. You already paid Zach this year. Zach is now where he think he belongs as one of the top guards as far as payment goes. CD is going to be one of the top 2 or 3 receivers. Micah Parsons will be the highest paid defensive player in league history. And Dak Prescott is about to be the highest paid quarterback in league history. Now you letting Dvon Kurtz go. What's up, Mo? I see you. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care what y'all feelings are. I don't care what your feelings are for Dak. I don't care what your feelings are saying he's this and he ain't that and he ain't this, and it don't make no difference. Dak Prescott will be the highest paid quarterback in league history coming up. He is. Micah Parsons will be the highest paid defensive player in league history. This is what we got to tackle next year. CeeDee Lamb will be one of the top 2 or 3 paid receivers in history. Is he going to make Justin Jefferson money? Well, let's look at it. What does see, y'all done changed the format of the program. What does CeeDee Lamb, what does his resume say? Watch this. CeeDee Lamb this year. Now let's go back to last year. A lot of y'all said he won a number 1 receiver, right? Okay. You proved that wrong. And you know that was the truth. Why? Because he was second team All-Pro. That means the 2 guys that were ahead of him on first team, and then second team is 2 more. So really, he's one of the top 4 wide receivers this last year now in the game of football. This year, he's going to be first team All-Pro. So when he goes to the negotiation table, CeeDee Lamb is going to be saying, well, last year I did this. I'm even better. He should break Michael Irvin's record tonight. He's going to add, of course, another Pro Bowl to his resume. He's going to be a first-team All-Pro this year. He's going to catch over 100 balls, which he's going to catch over 100 balls this year. He's dang near going to have right at 1,600 yards receiving. I don't know why he won't be. He's going to get paid. Y'all remember when Amari Cooper left us and we were talking about, like, man, we ain't paying Amari Cooper $20 million. You going to pay CD that because he earned it. Michael Parsons. Guess what? It ain't even a discussion about Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons gonna tell the Cowboys what he want. Here's the starting point for Michael Parsons. Aaron Donald. Go look at his contract. That's the starting point. That's the starting. That's if, I'm just saying, because the Cowboys, and this is pure speculation, this is pure conspiracy theory, if you want to count it like that. What did we see this year? We saw Zach Martin, and it was not his time. He skipped the line, poked his lip out, didn't show up. Jerry Jones get on the rail and said, well, he's already under contract. He's already under contract. We're prepared to move. Jerry Jones was lying. Jerry Jones, hurry up and call that man. Say, hey, let's talk. Come back a couple days later. Guess what? Zach Martin, one of the highest paid guards in the whole league. And he skipped the line. So one thing that Michael Parsons knows is that the Cowboys will accommodate you if you're that dude. And Zach Martin was that dude. And Michael Parsons is that dude. So what I'm saying is, after 3 all-pro seasons, this will be the 3rd year in a row, and he's going to be first-team all-pro. Michael Parsons is going to say, hey, man, you hope that he don't do this, but who's to say that he won't? I mean, we weren't expecting Zach Martin to do that. We weren't expecting Zach Martin to do it, but he did though, right? Just saying. And when he does, if it's this year and then next year he's able to really talk about it. But if he does it this year, trust me, Cowboys gonna answer the call. You definitely don't want him to go nowhere else. You have to pay him. That's if he decides to act a fool. We don't know. I'm just saying stranger things have happened. And I'm not in his shoes. I'm not in his shoes. But if I was, and I was this guy, like he is, ain't nowhere in the world I'm finishing out my rookie contract. I'm sorry. I'm a 3-time All-Pro, first-team All-Pro. I'm possibly going to add, I very well may be the Defensive Player of the Year this year. Now, y'all forgot about that. If he adds the Defensive Player of the Year to it, with another first-team All-Pro, oh, yeah, my lip poking out. I got to have it. I understand I'm under my rookie contract. I understand y'all got the team option. But let me say this. I'm not playing until I get paid. Just like Zach Martin did. And y'all jump the hoop for him. Y'all let him skip the table. Y'all come on, let me skip. Ken James. Here come Ken James. Y'all never seen him in my show before, but I appreciate him. He's obviously a Cowboy hater, obviously. Says all you bum Cowboy fans get ready to lose. Okay, cry, fans, cry. Lions gonna smoke Dallas boots off. Just by the way that he said all that, I'm almost betting that he sounds like an Eagle fan. Y'all know him when they come in. You just feel it. Help me get Ken. I'll give you a little shine in my show. Are you an Eagle fan? Man, you sound like one. Well, I read it. I don't know what you sound like. I just read it. It is what it is. Y'all so crazy. Y'all let Ken come in and just say what he got to say. Y'all, he don't subscribe to my show anyway, so he's just a visitor. We acknowledge you. We'll let you in. I don't have your little say. You sound like a little Eagle fan. be all right. You be all right. You just hope, as far as Michael Parsons goes, you just hope that is not. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't answer my question, King. So you come in. At least you come in violating. At least I let you. I highlight your comment. Just answer, and just answer the question. I'll let you call me a bum and all that kind of stuff. That don't bother me. I'm too old for all that. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Michael Parsons is just a crybaby when he loses. I entertain you, King, because I can see you one of those unrealistic cowboy haters. You just talk. Let me ask you this question, Ken. Come on down off your make believe hating stuff. Michael Parsons has not gotten a holding call since October. You think that's? I said I knew you was an Eagle fan. I don't even know you. I see that. I know it. I knew it. See that right there, y'all? I told you. I can sense Eagle fans. I can sense 49er fans and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I know them. All I gotta do is just read one or two sentences. That's it. I know he was an Eagle fan. He ain't never been in this show before. Ken, Michael Parsons ain't got a holding call since October. You think that's you think everybody blocking him, right? You don't think nobody ain't held him? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. October, I say. It's dang near January. You really believe that Michael Parsons hadn't been held since then? I mean, I'm just saying. Come on now. Since you done invaded in and called everybody a bum and all that, and he said he cry baby and all that, maybe he got something to cry about. I'm just saying. Maybe it's just me. I just want, I ain't never known. You think Nick, when you're an Eagle fan, okay? You think Reddick? If somebody told you that Reddick has not got a holding call since October, you would be saying the same thing that they were Parsons is saying. You would. Because it ain't nobody that good to block that man that amount of weeks for 2 months and not get one holding call. You would say the same thing. You would. That's all Michael Parsons is saying. Does that mean the Cowboys will win the game? Nope. But he done got held, man. There's too much evidence of that. Too much evidence. So that's just the truth. That ain't got nothing to do with crime. The man saying he's getting held. You know he's getting held. It is what it is. It's called realistic. It's called the truth. Ain't nobody blocking Michael Parsons that great. Not like that. October and it's almost January? Come on, man. That's all he's saying. Yeah. He would say they got, yeah. I mean, why is Parsons even on the field if he can't be impactful? If he getting blocked by anybody, then October, there are pictures of him getting triple teamed. Hands all around his neck, hands around his waist, grabbing the jersey, and the flag ain't happened yet. Come on now. Y'all done saw him, even if you're a hater. You done saw it. Y'all just flapping your mouth because you're a Cowboy, and I get all that. But if the truth is the truth, it's just the truth. There's nowhere in the world. See, I help you out, Ken. See, I'm one of those, since this is your first time coming in, I'm one of those realistic Cowboy fans. I call it like I said. There's nobody, I help you out, show you what I'm talking about. There's nobody that is nowhere in the world. If somebody told me Hassan Reddick has not received a holding call since October, the middle of October, I would say that they're blindly looking. There's nobody that can block Hassan Reddick that well, where he can't get a holding call. I'm telling you. I'll tell you that. That's almost Michael Parsons not getting a call like this, the equivalent of Bosa in San Francisco, saying that he ain't doing all that. Hey, Jordy, I've already kind of talked about all that. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Phone line is open. I done talked enough. Phone line open. You guys can call in. That you guys have it. Since I see a guest that just came here again, don't you even call. You know what I'm talking to. Don't you even call. Don't even call. Don't even call. Phone line open. Phone line is open. Since Eastside, he already know what's up, Isaiah. You ain't got too many more shows left, Eastside. I heard you got banned everywhere. You ain't got about 2 or 3 more shows. You can flap your gums. You ain't gonna be able to. No, you ain't gonna call in. Until your Houston, Texas win, Eastside, you get no airplay. Period. None. Gets none. Too bad. You're right, because you ain't gonna get the call. Right there. You ain't gonna get the call. You forever restricted to the chat line. You handcuffed by the chat line. Y'all better call in. I already told y'all to begin. I see when I got coming.
Call from
Terry Turner.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right. Terry, what's going on? I'm about to hang up on everybody. My nephew finna play at 3:30. What's up, Terry? Look, my nephew playing in this bowl game today. Y'all know I'm fired up. I got to get to him. Let's go.
Okay. They always ask me, they would say, if your son go to the league, what team you want him to go to? Whichever team you go to, he getting the check, thank God.
Hey.
You going to compete. They going to be your team. What's that going to do if he don't go to the Cowboys? Guess what? Cowboys ain't never cut me a check. They never fed my family.
No.
I'm going to support mine.
Yeah, no doubt about it. What's up, G?
I just wanted to chime in on the holding call. Okay. And if you look at it, it's everybody across the board. Michael Parsons ain't getting no holding calls. He podcasting and he playing, which is not good because he cutting a lot of these high-paid NFL guys out. So when you come to talk to him and asking these lame questions, all these cupcake questions that's build high fastballs to a power hitter, he done answered it on his podcast. It's like, you don't know me. It's like when the guy for the Steelers, Debo, James Harrison, when he was talking to them, and she was asking him about how was your draft night. He said, you really don't know me. He didn't get drafted. And look at the Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. He podcasting with his brother. Now watch this. He got Patrick Mahomes and everybody complaining about the flags. Get off that podcast, you'll get some flags.
Travis Kelsey throwing helmets on the side.
Yeah, you know, over there temper tantrum. Like, no, your mama gonna give you some Fruit Loops. Stop acting up. And then you going ahead and look at his brother. His brother been doing this for years. I mean, this boy that's his routine. Before he snapped the ball on certain players, that's his routine. You could go back 4 years and see it. But now, all of a sudden, they throwing flags on him. It's because he podcasting. They don't want you out there doing all that talking.
Yeah.
The NFL, you just a body in the helmet. The only thing that counts is the shield. And guess who losing money? Because they're not paying for the inside information of the NFL. The shield lose money. Oh, the shield fight back.
Oh my God! I'm being to break off. But Mike Evans just put something in there. Mike Evans just said the Seahawks just released linebacker Frank Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys need to jump on that.
I was just thinking,
ain't nothing to think about.
Might not come when you want it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right on time.
That's right on time.
Well, I'm about to go Shirley Caesar with an on-time guard. If Will McClay ain't on the phone right now, he better be in Gary helicopter.
Right now. Right now. The only problem, I don't know if that means he got to go through waivers. I don't know. But I don't think he will make it through waivers. The Chiefs would hurry up and go back to get him. I don't think the 49ers would. I think the Chiefs would. I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know what the situation is. But Cowboy need to be in that number.
Yeah, it is. It's glad to be in that number one more time.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
But I tell you what, they better go in ahead and fandangle something, because that's exactly what you need.
Well, we need some type of depth at linebacker. I mean, we got safeties as our baggers to the starters. That's sooner or later, if you get one of these good running teams, they're gonna blow these guys off the ball. I'm almost wondering that about Detroit. Yeah, I mean, they're too small.
Too small at the linebacker.
And we very well.
You make a tackle, you shoestring tackle.
Yeah, we very well may go through this tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope the Cowboys can stop them at the front level. But if them linemen get on that second level and start putting their hands on these safeties, we might be in trouble. I'm serious. It ain't good to have safeties as linebackers, man. That's why I say Parsons will do it. We got to do something.
I was saying all year, I've been saying it, and I've been the bad guy, because I said it last year. I don't like these safeties at linebackers. I see these boys getting pushed around too much. And I do not like Hooker playing free safety because he takes too many false steps. And that's just me. I play secondary. I know this man is, you ain't always late to everything. God, dog.
Yeah.
What you back there for?
Yeah. It's strange. Terry, man, I appreciate you, brother. Let's get ready for it tonight. Let's get ready for it. I'll be here. I'll be here on the post game show. Everybody that's here now, I'll be coming back for the post game show. Win, lose, or draw. I'll be here after the game tonight. We'll talk again.
Well, I'm about to go to the sports bar. I'm putting on my Donovan Wilson tonight because I need him to show out.
Somebody need to hit somebody. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be.
I'm guaranteed Donovan gonna hit somebody, and I mean not just a regular tackle. He gonna hit somebody.
Yeah, it's a physical game tonight. It is a physical game on tonight. I appreciate you, Terry.
All right now.
All right. Whoever that was that called me from New Jersey, you don't have to call. I'm about to call you. Somebody called me from New Jersey. I'm about to call you right now.
Hello?
Hey, this is big time. What's up?
All right, it's Mr. Gotti. How you doing, sir?
Hey, now what's up with you?
All right, I just want to make a comment on that thing with as far as the score. The reason why I make that statement with Pollard is because they're going to do everything they can to try to stop Dak from scoring, and I believe that's going to open up the running game. I'm serious.
Okay.
They can't stop it. They can't stop it, but they're going to do everything they possibly can, and I truly believe Pollard's going to get somewhere between 80 to maybe 89, and I say maybe anywhere from 16 to maybe 20 carries. And you're right, he's not the type of the running back that can actually carry a team like that. But I believe this is going to happen tonight for him. Now, I see that, Frank Clark. Yeah, I think they need to snatch him now,
man. Look,
if they can.
Forget the game. Somebody, look, we got enough Cowboy aficionados at the game. Somebody need to get on that helicopter Jerry got and fly wherever that man is now and go get him now. You ain't got to go. You be all right. Watch it on your phone while you're on the plane.
Yeah, that is definitely true. But I'm looking at this game. I don't know from last week that the way they lost, that they know maybe they had the chance to win the game. And I like the idea that the team are not pointing the finger on one particular player. But a lot of times we fans, we have a tendency that want to hang somebody, and then when we realize it wasn't their fault, now we want to resuscitate. We want to try to bring them back.
Yeah.
But I truly believe that this game is going to be something, because also I know we don't talk about the most valuable player, and I'm trying to figure out, so what would happen if Dak turn around and he gets maybe 4 touchdowns and he gets maybe about 290 or maybe 307 in yardage? Do you think they're going to talk about it again?
Nope. Because no, unfortunately for Dak, man, Dak is you don't know who the writers are. That's the first thing.
That's true.
And then the second thing is you don't know. You got some writers that really don't like certain players. To be honest with you, I'm amazed at how everybody is still talking about Josh Allen as if he really is, really a candidate. And I'm looking at it like, okay, how y'all keep saying that he's an MVP candidate when he has all of these turnovers still? He got 15 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. Patrick Mahomes has 15.
Yeah.
That's another one. But they still talking about him like that, and I'm like, everybody keep forgetting, this dude, man, is leading the league in touchdowns. Nobody ain't saying that. And to be honest with you, I really believe it's really Lamar Jackson, to be honest with you. But if it's not him, why are they still saying Josh Allen second or whatever? Because what he's done the last few weeks. And then Christian McCaffrey, I get Christian McCaffrey without a doubt. And I'm saying, like, y'all talking about D all this, and y'all ain't even trying to mention his name. And unfortunately for Dak, man, you got a lot of these guys, man, that really do listen to these guys on getting up in the morning, listen to, of course, First Take, listen to Undisputed. And if you listen to some of those guys talk, they sound just like the Stephen A's and some of these guys that you have on there. These guys are totally different. And I think that Dak is paying the price for what the media is. Because let me ask you this, but it's not asking you this. He's had an outstanding season. He has. He's had an outstanding season, and I just don't get how he fall out so fast. But Dak will have to have 140 passer rating, 4 touchdowns per game. He will have to go 35 or 36, 36 in order for him to get the credit than what he deserves. So, but again, the reality is, the man is leading the NFL in touchdown passes right now. He's one of the top three or 4 quarterbacks in the league. No question this year. He just won't get it. He's paying the price for media coverage. It's not because of his play. It's
not at all.
It's because of how people feel about him. And let's just be honest, he's the most scrutinized quarterback in the league. Some would say he's the most hated quarterback in the league.
Don't know why.
Well, shoot, you got to ask some of the own fan base. Some of the fan base hate him. I'm just calling like it is. Everybody else can't stand him. But the fan base is just as guilty. He got to be perfect for him to do it.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And also, go ahead.
All right, just one quick thing. When you talked about Michael Parsons, yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't be surprised next year. Like you said, he do the same thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. And you're right. You're talking about Dak, CD, and him.
Yeah. I mean, you can't. We're not Michael Parsons, but I'm just saying. At the beginning of the year, nobody suspected that Zach Martin would do what he did.
Yeah.
Nobody. Because everybody would say Zach Martin is a company guy. Zach Martin is a corporate guy. Zach Martin ain't going to bring no drama. Zach Martin ain't going to bring no trouble. Zach Martin going to always do the right thing. That's what everybody's, those guys got that type of resume. Nobody expected Zach Martin to come out and say, hey.
No, we didn't.
Zach Martin played the Zeke Elliott thing. He said, I ain't coming to practice. I get paid.
He made his own story.
He did it. And guess what? And see, here's the thing. It worked. It worked. He got paid. So Michael Parsons is already and Michael Parsons still playing on that rookie contract, but he played like he the best defensive player in the league.
Yeah.
That's been for 2 or 3 years. First team All Pro. Sooner or later, somebody gonna say something. His family, his agent, and they gonna say, guess what? You can go ahead and say it. Zach Martin got away with it. Why don't you do it? You more valuable. You're more valuable than Zach Martin is. You do the same thing.
Zach opened up that door. I
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate you, man.
Good seeing you too, man.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you too. And continue to talk about that testimony.
Yes, sir.
About the situation you were in.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate you. All right. I don't want no more calls. I'm looking at the clock. Again, for those that came in late, I'm super excited. My nephew, my sister's son, for my family, this will be our first college athlete to play in a bowl game. He plays for Wyoming. Wyoming plays Toledo in about 20 minutes. My nephew is a wide receiver for Wyoming. His name is Dvon Body Jr. He does play. He does not start, but he gets multiple playing time. They one of those spread offenses that like to throw the ball around. They can run the ball, but he gets a lot of playing time. He's an excellent blocker, but he sure enough can catch the football, and he can run tremendous routes and get people open, get himself open. So if he catch a ball or he gets a touchdown today, I'd be stoked over here. But just to see him on the field, it's a big deal for my family. So in about 20 minutes, I'm glued. What's up, Craven Cowboy? I'm out of here. My nephew getting ready to play in his bowl game, Wyoming versus Toledo in the Arizona Bowl in about 20 minutes. So that's why I came on early today. Usually I come on at 3 o'clock. When my nephew played, there ain't nowhere in the world I could have done the show and watched him at the same time, and give the proper attention to the podcast, because my attention would have been on the nephew and the Wyoming. So I'm getting ready to enjoy that. I wish I could have been there live and in color. I tell you what, Craven Cowboy, I don't know what you doing. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I want y'all to do this for me while I got her here. This girl right here, y'all see that name there, right? Y'all look. Y'all see her? She a bad girl. Y'all need everybody go to her page. When y'all get off here, I need the family. I need the Big Time Show family. Go to Craven Cowboy. That's CRAVIN apostrophe Cowboys. Go subscribe to her channel. She's a bad girl. Craven Cowboys, I'm coming on after the game. Yeah, I'm coming on after the game for the post-game show. I don't know if you're doing anything. But if you are, let me see. Craven Cowboy. Let me put this here. Yeah, she's on Facebook too under the same name, Craven Cowboys. She is a bad girl. I'm telling you, she ain't. Look, I'm telling you, she is outstanding. Thank you. There you go, Craven Cowboy. That's what I want you to do. I was about getting ready to give you my email, but inbox me on Twitter. There you go. She a bad girl, y'all. I'm telling you. You need to follow her, and the way she may be inboxing me, Craven, if you're gonna be up after the game, we ain't got to wait. You can jump on with me tonight. All right, I'll do that for you. Cause see, I ain't bringing no Trey. Look, if I tell y'all she bad, bank it. I hope she coming on with me tonight, so y'all can hear her tonight. If not, we're gonna do something together soon. All right. Make sure you inbox me, Craven Cowboy, for real. For real. Tonight, y'all, I'm back tonight. Give me about 20 minutes or so after the game is over. Let me get my thoughts together. Either I'm going to come to y'all hype or I'm going to come to y'all ticked off. And y'all know how I am. But let me get to my nephew, Wyoming. For those that want to kind of people that I know, Florida State and Georgia just started. And I don't know why Florida State is even here. And not because they're not a good team. It's just that everybody done opted out. I mean, I'm looking at everybody. And Georgia is, I mean, come on, man. It's ridiculous. Joe, you tell. Joe says he's already on her channel. There you go. Well, Joe, then you know if you listen to her, you know I'm telling the truth. She's a bad girl. She's a bad girl. And hopefully y'all see us together real soon. Maybe even tonight. I don't know if it's to be tonight or whatever, but if not, we're going to do something together. She's a bad girl for real. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me tonight. Happy New Year. If y'all don't see y'all to the next year, Happy New Year to you guys. Thanks for hanging with the channel. You guys have made the channel grow. Y'all taking my show to a total different place. Those are on Podbean. Listen, this is my last show on Podbean. If you want to follow me, you have to follow me on Twitter. Just search out the Big Time Show, or Facebook or YouTube, the Big Time Show. Follow me there. I will not be on Podbean as of once this show ends. I want to thank everybody that all the followers on Podbean who supported me from the very beginning. Appreciate you so much. I hope that you guys will transfer over to the Big Time Show real soon, okay? Thank y'all. Everybody here, see y'all later tonight, and we'll talk about it. I believe all my brothers will be on at the same time. And yeah, y'all just, hey, whoever y'all want to hang with, that's fine, but I'll be here. Y'all come on back, and we'll talk about it tonight. It's going to be a magical night in Dallas tonight. It is going to be, I wish I was there. It is going to be a magical night in Dallas. Finally, in my opinion, the curse over this franchise leaves tonight. Once they unveil that whatever covering they got over Jimmy Johnson's name, his name is up there, the curse will officially be over. I don't mean we win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying karma can't do people wrong and then think good gonna happen to you. Jerry Jones, I applaud him. He took him a while, but hey, better to do something than not to do anything at all. And he's righting a wrong tonight by putting Jimmy in. He's supposed to have been there years and years ago. We all know that. But better late than never. That's all I'm going to say. And I believe the curse will be over. All right? Appreciate y'all. We out of here. I'm going to go watch my nephew. I'm excited. All right? We'll see you later tonight. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one and only Craven Cowboy. You stay here and watch how I lead you. Put your hands together on it, all right? Look, while it's playing, everybody hit that like button for me one last time. All you new people that's in here, It's how we roll over here, okay? We go out grooving. Everybody give me some clap emojis, first of all. Thank you, Miss Ty. Clap emojis, like Miss Ty just did there. And then I need you to just bob your head. That's all you need to do. Podbean. This will be the last time on Podbean. Thank you, Podbean. Thank you. All right. Everybody got your hands together. Everybody hit the like button about 12 times. Get it. Let's get out of here. This has been the one and the only. This is the Big Time Show. Here we go.